This is a smaller, tight-knit group of individuals that really represent the country.
It doesn't matter what age you are, if you're willing to win, you're willing to put your best effort.
It's not how hard you get hit.
I ended up fracturing my thumb.
They suspected that he had Crohn's.
It's how hard you get hit and get knocked down and get up again. We don't take days off.
That's right, strength, no weakness.
Sky's kind of the limit.
Get ready, because today we're taking a look at some of our future prodigies and pros. From crazy ball controls to incredible strikers, gear up, because this is no days off.
My opinion, I think that I'm better than everyone.
She dribbles, she finishes with the right, finishes with the left.
Fantastic talent. I use her as an example to the high school girls that I coach.
I've made my decision. I want to play soccer for the U.S. national team. They think that girls can't do sports, but when I grow up, I want to change that.
In the United States, the girls are better than boys, way better.
Easy.
A mix of Brazilian creativity with the muscle of the American.
My name is Ariana Dos Santos. I'm 8 years old and I play soccer.
Good. Good, good. That's a good one. Shot. Good shot.
We're in the garage where we started playing soccer.
I live in Kansas City. You can practice 5 months or 6 months of the year. The other 6 months, it's freezing cold. You cannot do anything.
We put 2 big heaters that warm up everything in case it's really cold. My dad put grass in there. It just looks like a real soccer facility now.
It was literally a dream come true, having a garage there that you can actually play soccer all day long and all night long if you want. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit ball control and shooting. Finish. Good. Nice. That was a good one. Since day one, I try to let her know the difference between dad and coach. Good. Finish. Finish. Good.
I practice my juggling. I practice my left. I try rainbows. I get frustrated for like a minute and then I think about what I did and then I just go try it again. Usually I get it done like the 3rd time because I try really hard. Most of the best players are from Brazil, my opinion. I think that they should just be more recognized because they try harder than everyone else does.
There's a quote that I really like. Everybody else likes to be a beast, but nobody likes to work like one. Pass to the wall. Ronaldo. Finish. Good. I prefer to have the basics done well. Like when I say done well, it's 10 out of 10. We don't get it wrong. We were very clear on this. She's a soccer player, football player, not a freestylist. Good. That's a good one.
We saw how Ariana's training at home is paying off. After the break, we meet some of her idols and check out how her skills translate on the field. She has great skills from her home training, but how does she fare in a game? Let's see what Ariana has got on the field.
This is my room. These are a whole bunch of medals. Most of them are champions. This is the champions. This is champions. This is champions. There's a whole bunch of shirts that I got from different players. This is the one that I wore to the Legends game. Here are all the players that were on my team. That's me. It was kind of scary, but I just played like normal. They were going pretty, not really that easy, but pretty easy on me. Because, you know, I'm small and they're tall. And there was free ice cream there. That's the best part about it.
That grew up watching Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, those are the gods of soccer for us. He said, Ariana, you're gonna be better than me when you grow up. Because I never seen any girl do the things that you can do.
It was really fun. Most of the people would change Ronaldinho's name and everybody else because they didn't recognize me that much because they're famous people. I'm not that famous, but I will be when I grow up.
Today is just basically a scrimmage, so not one specific thing. We're just trying to go ahead and play.
She is a prime example of just constantly working outside of practice, and the ball comes so naturally to her foot. It's good to get the team against team concept going so you can do notes on the fly, and then it's also good just because you see new faces and it's not practicing against the same team over and over again. Soccer is just finding time and space, and if you have the foot skills to take someone on one-on-one and create your own time and space and not have a teammate do it, similar to basketball and a point guard being able to create their own shot, you've got a leg up on everyone else.
I'm half Brazilian because my dad's from Brazil and my mom's from US, so I'm half-half.
The perfect player would be the muscle of the US with the creativity of the Brazilian. On the Brazil side, we are more skillful than anyone. The American side does not really believe on fancy or on creativity, but they bully. It's almost like push people off. That's where I think she shines, because she has the explosiveness of the American type of player with the Brazilian creativity.
So this shoe is where it all started. When she was about 8 months, we keep this, we cherish this.
This one is the second one. She was, I would say, year old. This one scores a lot of goals. She was already playing competitive. This was about 3 years old. This is one of the best ones that I like. I don't know if Ariana liked this that much. Which one do you like the best?
These are my favorite, like the favorite of all of them. I want to make it stand out more for girls. I want to change everything and not just have it boys all the time. I just want to be equal, because boys usually get everything, like, it's not equal to girls. I just want to change it from soccer because everything else has changed. I care, so I just try to make it more recognized by doing it in the games. Never stop. Like, if you go and you mess up with something, don't ask to get out. Just keep on trying. Because if you don't try, you're never going to make it. Nothing's impossible.
Up next, we leave 8-year-old Ariana and head over to check in with 9-year-old Isabella Moreno. We saw how Ariana plans to make it to the World Cup. Now let's see what 9-year-old Isabella can do on the pitch.
My goals are to become a professional soccer player like Carly Lloyd.
It's hard to find a kid in her age do the things she does.
She's not scared to playing with kids 2 years older than her.
She uses her speed and she has a lot of strength.
Her technique is fantastic. The way she controls the ball, she's moving, she can score a goal from any side, anywhere.
She is very creative on the field.
Her work ethic is impeccable.
She doesn't like to lose.
She don't stop. She's crazy for this game. She's dedicated, and she deserves to be a professional player.
My name is Isabella. I'm 9 years old and I play soccer. I was about 4 years old when I started soccer.
We started taking her to Brazilian Touch with Claudio on Fridays, and she was catching on really quick. She was a quick learner, and then from there we went to doing private trainings. She was pretty good. She was a little bit advanced for her age. Well, they do a lot of running, a lot of conditioning. That's just the way that she is. She's always active.
Nice. Now shoot. Very good. Usually people come to my private training. It's like people expect kicking the ball, do the physical running. We don't do that. That's the common first thing we can fix it. That's the timing of the person, the player, and the coordination.
Oh, very good. On the field, especially for girls, there's a lot of more challenges because they think that they have to take it easy on them. They have to work twice as hard to be noticed. I take her to all these other extra trainings to be able to keep up with the rest of the players.
Ginga is created by the Brazilian, and the African people, but they're now introducing soccer. It's amazing because this is the way you do it, the little dance and the ball, and you make it different. So I don't know if it's right to use this word, but you make people look stupid when you do it, because you don't know what size the people go. And so you do a little Ginga in any game, so you're definitely special.
Futsal is more of a fast-paced game. You have to be able to beat the one-on-one, and it makes the player be more creative on the field. You have to use your skills.
It helped with my dribbling because it's not like a huge field. It's a little smaller.
I recommend everybody, especially if you're little, should play futsal, because futsal definitely will help you for outdoor.
Nice. Bringing it outdoor, it makes you more of a faster player, making quicker decisions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was for indoor. It was first place. 6, 7.
I wanted her to be more challenged. She's always said she wants to, be a professional soccer player. Told her that it comes with hard work.
8, 9, 10.
So which one's your proudest medal you've received?
This one. This was from the regionals with the United Futsal Champion team. What I loved about the tournament, I was the top scorer. I had 16 goals. My favorite player is Cully Lloyd. I look up to her because she shoots a lot. 11, 12, 13, 14. This one was with the girls who were 2 years older than me with Chicago Fire. 15, 16, 17.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm proud of her no matter what because she's my daughter. The way that she can handle this busy schedule to school and the homework and then coming home and doing her lunch is ready so we can start going to practice and then jumping from one practice to the other.
When you get to the top, do a pullback, pass it back between both cones. Ready? Go! My name is Pressy Hutron. I coach for Eclipse Select Soccer Club. Isabella came this past fall. Some of the kids she's playing with could be 3 grade years above her. So we actually had a couple of tournaments in the summer. She did so well that it was hard to take her off the field. I think that has to do because of her high IQ in soccer. I think she's able to evaluate her opponent based on size, and she makes it up with her speed and just reading the game very well. I think that's what actually makes a big difference between her game and any other player, not female or male, is just the way she thinks.
She has the ball skills to move around the players, and she has a lot of strength. She keeps up with all of the other boys in our team.
In the boys team, I am the youngest. When you play older, it gets a little harder because they've been training a lot. It's more of a challenge.
So today at practice, we worked on our first touch and receiving, as well as implementing a skill to get past the defender. We worked on 1v1s. She's here to work, listens, doesn't give you any issues. One of the things that the other boys like about her is that she actually leads by example.
She fits in a lot. When there's breakaway, she always steals the ball from the boys.
She has a real busy schedule. A lot of people tell me that I push her too hard. I see that she loves the game, so I'm simply trying to help her and guiding her through her journey. This is why I'm always providing her with extra challenges, pushing her and keeping her up above her age group, and that way she sees that nothing is gonna come easy in life.
I go to 2 practices because I want to. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Being a Girl Scout has helped Isabella be a better athlete in the sense that she likes to be involved. So she'll go above and beyond in her everyday activities. It makes her willing to share more, so making her a better team player, knowing how to interact with different girls, different types of people. She's doing great. She's super outgoing. She's always comes with a good attitude, ready to participate whenever we ask. Her hand is the first one that goes up. She's a joy to have around.
I like going to Girl Scouts because it's a little different than soccer. I get to make friends, and in Girl Scouts, it's nice and not rough in soccer.
I would like for her to continue with her dream, hopefully making it into the national team.
I think the parents push her the right direction, put good things in her brain home, like, hey, we need to do those things because it's important. I think it's like she has the natural love inside her. She's definitely going to be a professional.
After the break, we head off the field to see what a day in the life is like for football freestyler Indy Cowie. She left college soccer to follow her dreams of freestyling. Let's see how Indy Cowie trains to be the best.
For some people like me, you need to just completely get off the path and just create your own trail. Just hope it works out. I was 11 or 12. I saw someone do freestyle for the first time, and I was like, this is what I want to do. And I was just like hooked. I graduated high school a semester early, went into UNC January. I was playing soccer and I was freestyling at the same time. And at the time I thought, okay, this is cool, like, you know, I'll keep going with both. And I had dreams for both and I was gonna just see how far I could take each of them.
Indy was great. I mean, her technical platform was so extraordinary. We had no choice but to chase her. She came in here and we were just in awe of what she could do with a soccer ball. We thought she would be great for our culture. Unfortunately, she got injured a bit her freshman year.
So then it was like 2.5 months in and we were playing in a college showcase. This girl like was dribbling towards me and cut in. So I like went to cut back and my leg just like, bottom leg just like kind of stayed where it was. And then my knee was like diagonal. I knew like in that moment I did something. And then I had surgery to fix my ACL, MCL, meniscus. This one was my ACL. So like it was keyhole, so I have a scar here, here, and here. And then they got the new tendon from my patella. So that's where the big scar comes from. I was just getting back into playing. I think I'd had like 1 or 2 training sessions. And I was in my room and I was like scrolling through Twitter and I came across a quote and it said, "The man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither." And it hit me. So I walked out of my room. I like knocked on my parents' door and I was like, "Hey, just want to let you know, I'm gonna retire from soccer and I'm gonna do freestyle full time."
And I think she knew long term that freestyling was going to be her avenue to success in this game, so she decided to sort of commit herself to doing that.
I don't know, it's just something kind of freeing about like lacing up your boots and having a ball at your feet. When I first came to campus, I was like, I need somewhere quiet, secluded, where I can just go train, clear my mind. All you need really is like some space and a ball. It's really all you need. I keep training because I want to get better. I don't want to be complacent. Like, I think the best thing about freestyle is like there aren't any limits, there are no boundaries. Like you make the rules. If my body's not feeling it, I'll take a rest day. But I typically try and be in here 5-6 times a week. Hello? Is it uploaded? It's uploading now. I'm like constantly like downloading clips, uploading clips, working with different brands to make sure that I'm getting the right copy and post. So it's like constantly on my phone or my computer, or like whipping out my phone, connecting to my hotspot and downloading something to my computer to then upload to my phone. So it's just learning how to be flexible and just take whatever life throws at me and kind of work with it. So it's cool. Right as I started school, Instagram became a thing. And I was like, okay, like how can I make content for freestyle? And it was only photo at the time. All right, let me take this basic level photography class. It was black and white film. And I was like, this is so cool. We were like in the dark room, like developing our own film. And I was like, all right, you know what? I want to be an art major. This is what I love to do. So went into the academic advising center and I was like, yo, like I want to be an art major.
What's up guys, I'm Indy Cowie. I'm Carly Lloyd. Today we are in Houston to do some trick shots.
Man City had they were over in the States for their summer tour. And then they also wanted me to work with Carly Lloyd and do like a trick shot. I didn't know that opportunity would come around that way. I didn't ever think that it would come around that way, but it did. And I finally was able to bring that video piece and that idea and work with Carly and bring that to life. It was really cool. It was really rewarding. So like everything I had sacrificed, even then, for just that one experience was worth it. And there's been so many more experiences like that. We are in North Carolina, like 6:30-ish. And I am headed to this little spot that I like to train and longboard at. longboarding because it's so freeing. I know, it's like freestyle is just not a care in the world. It's amazing. I just want to create my own path. Like, that's just what works best for me. Like, it doesn't work for everyone, but kind of like creating my own story and kind of riding the wave of life is exciting. Just not knowing what's going to happen if you just take a risk. You can't have it all. You have to sacrifice somewhere. If I do it the way it's set up, then I know where I'm going to end up. Making decisions and taking a different path is not easy. It's been hard, it's been a struggle, but the reward and the stuff that I've gotten out of it has been way worth it. Like, there's no point in living if you're just gonna end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Playing soccer and freestyling were most important to me. So I made sacrifices because there was stuff I wanted to do. What's my life motto? Ride the wave.
From fast feet on the field to insane freestyle tricks, we saw 3 incredible footballers today. Give them a follow and support their journey. This was just one day in the book for these future legends. They'll be back on the field tomorrow, because when you want to be the best, there are no days off.